Hi, welcome back.
Welcome back to the boys varsity game from Pasco High. I am Cole. That is,
A host.
yeah, that's Sergio.
And I am the other
Yes.
host, Sergio.
Yes.
This is the Walla Walla. It's the Pasco Bulldogs versus the Walla Walla Blue Devils.
Yes. The girls' game ended about a half hour ago in a complete landslide in the favor of the girls. We will see if the guys have the same luck.
Yay, sports.
Yes, we love sports. So start off with number 10, passing it to number...
Oh, Moises, number
over
32 to 12, which is, what's this? I just had his name. Ethan. I
Yes.
mostly know almost all of them now.
Yes. On to the...
On to the... We'll follow it harder. Oh.
Follow Sergio's. It shouldn't be that hard.
I don't know who Sergio is.
Anyways, so currently, oof, yes. So now it is in the hands of the Pasco Bulldogs as they move down the court, looking for an opening. Ball is currently in the hands of number 32, but cannot seem to find an opening to try and get some points.
Doesn't seem like it. Ooh, Walla's already,
Passing it to number
already ahead
10.
of 2 points.
Diego,
Diego
who goes
going
for the layup, just
Ah.
barely misses. He did not look happy about that. But there is a penalty. So now he will get at least one penalty throw. Try and make up their 2-point deficit. Makes the first one, no problem.
Is that that's a free throw for Pasco High. Diego going for the
Yeah, let's see if he
serving the
makes the
ball.
second one.
You want a bit getting the tie up in here.
Shoots. Perfect.
Hey.
Ties up the game 2-2. That is back in the hands of the Blue Devils as they push up the court.
Oop. Pass it to number 2.
On to number 4. Just keep going around the rim of the 3-point line.
Ooh, they're playing.
Goes
like
for a risky 3 and does not pay off. Back in the hands of Pasco.
Ooh, Pasco High going for that rush.
Oh, but it is stolen by the Blue Devils as they look like they were going to go for a rush and a layup, but they miss and instead choose to go for a 3, which
and
they
get
make.
a 3-pointer.
So now it's in the hands of number 32 as the Bulldogs are now in a 3-point deficit. Number 32 drops the ball, recovers it, passes it back to number 10, rushes. Oh, but gets blocked out by the Blue Devils. Runs up, goes straight for a lay. Oh, gets tripped up.
Pasco's ball. It looked kind of weird when they were in the air because just like
Yeah. It will start in the hands of Diego as he will look for someone to pass it to. Finds number 32. Will then start slowly moving up the court. 5 minutes left in the first period. Oh, but it gets tripped up and stolen by number 2.
It's going for the layup. Ooh.
Got the layup.
Number 2 to 7.
It even looked like that was assisted a little bit by number 10, who tried to block unsuccessfully.
Ooh,
But then
getting
an
that
immediate
3-pointer.
3-point followed up by the Bulldogs.
5 to 7.
With Diego scoring every single point so far. But then there's a foul on the Bulldogs. So now the Blue Devils will get a chance.
For that penalty throw.
She did that all last game too. Anyways, now it is in the hands of Diego as he pushes up the court. passes it to number 34. And it is now back in the hands of the Blue Devils. Number 2 pushes up the court. Number 12 blocking him. Blue Devils passes it off to number 12. And back to number 2 for the Blue Devils. Looks like he's going to go for a 3 and just barely bounces it off the back. Recovered by number 2. So it's still in the hands of the Blue Devils. Looking for an opening, nowhere to go. Finds number 12, goes for another 3, misses again. And it is now in the hands of Diego as he throws it back into bounds and then dribbles it down the field. Goes for a 3, makes it, which now brings the
another
Bulldogs up to
3-pointer.
8.
I
Only 2
realized
points
that
away.
from like Pasco High has like a really good like 3-pointer kind of people.
Yep, Diego is amazing at scoring those 3-pointers, but that one
It was
scored
quite risky.
by number 12, Ethan Legard.
Why are you so lonely?
It's quite risky though, trying to get those 3-pointers.
Because if you whiff, it's pretty much guaranteed that you will get the ball stolen.
Number, that is
Diego.
Oh, Diego. I didn't really realize it because he wasn't wearing his glasses.
Yeah. I
Passes
wonder
to
why he did
Moises.
take them off. Because he wore them at all. He was wearing them every single game so far. I wonder if he broke them.
Moises passing to number 34, stealing the ball from Walla. Going for that 3-pointer. Ooh!
Oh, just barely misses. Ends up in the hands of the Blue Devils as they rush down the court. Looks like they're going to try and go for a layup. Barely whiffs.
Ooh, gets stolen by Walla.
Walla foul on number 14, Taylor Hamada. Subbing in for Walla, number 30, Jacob Ferrer, and number 32, Mason Eager-Rude.
I didn't even need to see you finish typing that. Anyways, writing that. Same difference. Diego now has his glasses back.
Huh. I think he dropped them when he was playing.
Wonder how blind he is, because that would make playing rather difficult. Well, which means another penalty throw for Pasco. It'll be number 34 making the shots.
Number 34 is...
If he gets 2, then he
Nicholas.
has an opportunity to tie the game 10-10.
Nicholas going for that free throw.
Let's see if he makes the first one. No problem. Let's see if
That
he gets
was
the
a
second.
nice swish. Get another one, he could get this thing tied up.
Starting from a shaky start, looking like a more even game now. Only 2 minutes, 30 seconds left in the first period. And the game is now tied 10-10.
Subbing in for your Pasco Bulldogs, number 24, Sergio Avina.
Good job, Sergio.
Oh, thank you.
Star player.
Heck yeah. Using my telekinesis to control that player.
Yes. Can I use it on like every other Blue Devil guy?
No.
Heck. Okay, goes for 3. Yeah, 3 points. English is a fun language.
Diego passing it to number 20.
Lots of passing going on the Pasco side right now, looking like they're trying to find an opening by confusing them. Goes for a
Number
3,
32.
makes it.
Third, 32.
It's now 13-10 in favor of your Bulldogs with 2 minutes left.
I actually know Moises. We went to the same middle school.
So why are they called the Walla Walla Blue Devils if their uniforms are black?
Why isn't their uniforms blue? Probably because they're like, I think because they're varsity, they think they're too good for blue, so they decided to go wearing black.
But why not blue? Not saying it's superior or anything, but just seems weird, just saying. Anyways, maybe their secondary color is black, so that's just why they made it their starter color.
Yeah, that's insane.
Anyways, back to the game. Bulldogs are looking for another 3 by Diego, just barely whiffs.
Ooh.
Ends up in the hands of the Blue Devils.
Yes. Getting
They rush down the field.
passed it into
Court.
number
It's not really a
20 no,
field.
32.
It's not really a
Number
field,
2.
but
Basketball field. Or basketball court.
exactly.
Walla, basket number 32, Mason Eager Reed.
Anyways, it is 13-12. They have gotten a little closer to tying this up again. The ball is currently in the hands of the Bulldogs, who have an opportunity to extend their 1-point lead. Diego looks like he wants it. Goes in for what looks like a layup. Yep, and just barely makes it. So that is 15-12 in favor of your Bulldogs.
It's almost going to be the end of the first period, and Pasco High is doing really well with getting those three-pointers.
Yeah, with Diego currently scoring the most at 7 points.
That was kind of rough. He just dropped them when he was like when he was gonna go for like when he was about to like go for that layup. He ended up like he just shoves one of the Pasco players down. That does not count. Walla Walla's ball.
Yes. So now it is back in the hands of number 30 for the Blue Devils. Over number 2 again, who seems to be the favorite to end up passing the ball, but it is so far with number 24 on the Blue Devils, who have been making all the points. Goes for a 3, makes it last second.
Good at the buzzer by number 24, Dylan Sullivan.
18-12. We are ahead of 6 points.
It's currently 18-12 for your Bulldogs. It's full 60-second timeout. Or break or whatever. My heart and my soul got flexed on. All right, well, the game is currently tied 15-15 after they fixed the score issue.
Oh, I actually thought it was gonna be 18. My bad.
Nope,
I
it
misread
was
that.
the Blue Devils that scored that three-pointer at the very, very last second. So it is 15-15, start of the second period. And Pasco starts with the ball. Diego passes it off to number 12. Yes, 12. Back to Diego. Trying to find an opening to get inside to go for some 2 points. And does not find it. The Blue Devils will start from their end with the ball and start moving down towards the Pasco end. Will be number 2, back on to 14 for the Blue Devils. Passing around the three-point line, looking for an opening. We'll try and get inside and break these defenses.
Mm-hmm.
Who needs English? Beautiful
Hey!
three-pointer by the
Whoa,
Walla Walla
that
Blue
was
Devils.
just a nice-ass swish. I am so sorry for that.
Shake my head, Sergio.
I did not mean that. I mean, but I'm so sorry.
Good job.
I am so sorry. I didn't realize that.
That was a beautiful three-pointer return
That was a
by
beautiful-
Pasco to tie it 18-18. Excuse me.
Excuse me, what? Go River House.
Wait a minute. Sergio, I don't think we've been streaming at all.
Yeah, we have. We've
Oh
been
yeah,
streaming for a
but
while.
if you look at the thingy, look,
Go
see
on.
this?
Okay,
Hello
we are
again.
back. Sorry, we thought.
We love these technical
yeah.
difficulties, man. All right, so it is currently 18-20. Your Bulldogs down by 2 points. There's 6 minutes left in the second period, with Diego on the ball, looking to make up those 2 points in a snap. Goes for a three-pointer, barely misses on the rim. Back in the hands of the Blue Devils as they move down to their side. Just kind of skimming around the half court, trying to decide how to get into the yes. Sports, am I right, Sergio?
Yeah, sports.
Sports and sports stuff.
Yeah, sports.
Goes for a three on the Blue Devils. They miss, but the Blue Devils still recover the ball. So now they go back to the half-court line, look for a way in. Back to trying to break these Bulldogs' defense, who are standing up very well. Up, it gets the ball inside next to the basket. Goes for a quick 2-point to extend their lead to 4 points. And now the Bulldogs are trying to get into the Blue Devils' defense to try and make up that 4-point deficit. Gets a 2, so now they are only 2 points down. 5 minutes left in the second period.
Hi.
Hi.
Sorry, I had to do something really quick.
How are you, Sergio? On
I'm
this fine
doing-
day.
It's kind of night, but yeah, it's pretty good.
Fine,
This game's
fine
pretty
evening.
good so far.
Wait, what time is it? It's 8 o'clock. Fine, it's night. But number 32 looks to try and passes it off to 34. Goes for a layup, makes it. So now we are only down 3 points, 22-25. With just under 4:20 left in the second period. And looks like there is a timeout taken by one of the teams. 30-second timeout taken by Pasco. Well, so far this game has been pretty even.
It could be, it's pretty much could be anybody's game by this time. By this point, in a way.
Still,
in a way, not really, but at the same time, yeah.
Well, there's still 4 minutes left in the second period. Then there's the whole other half. So this game can still go either way. Unlike the girls' game, who had already been dominating by this point. Looks like it'll be the Blue Devils' ball. And see if they can extend their lead at all. Hopefully not. It would be nice to see a double victory tonight for the Pasco Bulldogs. The Blue Devils go for a three, barely miss it, but recover and go for a layup, which they do make, which extends it so now they have a 5-point lead. and are slowly gaining on the Bulldogs, or gaining over the Bulldogs, I should say, as they are now 5 points ahead of them.
Oh, let's see. Where has it been? Ooh, number 24 going up, trying to get that rush, going up for the layup. Oh, hey! It makes a two-pointer.
Good job, Sergio.
Oh, thank you. I just like how that same person's little name is Sergio.
Subbing in for Walla, number 32, Mason Eager.
Hot box. Don't worry about it. Nah, hot box, like a sauna. Have you ever been in a sauna before?
Oh, the sauna?
Sauna's pretty nice, huh?
Oh, is it those rooms? Oh, yeah.
Hey, and the Bulldogs make another three.
Three-pointer. Get it?
So now it's tied 27-27.
That's what I like about the boys varsity team, because it could be like in anybody's game at this point.
Yep, they bring it back all the time. It is now tied.
And they come back with another shot.
But, yeah, Walla Walla. It's now Pasco's ball.
Walla foul number 30, Jacob Clark.
Hand. But now they're just going back and forth. No points scored yet, as there is what looks to be maybe a penalty throw. No, there is not. All right. Well, it is Walla Walla's ball. That gets knocked out of bounds. And it is still Walla Walla's ball as Pasco steals it, number 20. Almost lets it go, but is recovered by
Bulldog.
Yes, by number 32. As the game remains tied, as both sides are unable to find any points.
Subbing in for Walla, number 4, Joseph.
Now Walla Walla is having some players sub out. Probably to refresh their team, see if they can get some points easier. It's still Pasco's ball. Kind of hovering around the half-court line. 32 goes for a three. Almost makes it. Starts to go in, but bounces out. Blue Devils rush to the other side.
Even the Pasco, they had to keep that. They got to get that defense up.
Yep. Goes for an easy two. Misses. Pasco
Almost
steals
out of
it.
bounds. Saves.
Runs across the
Saved
court.
by, that's number 29. I think that's Lance.
You would be.
Or 22, I mean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Lance.
it's
You would be
Lance.
correct, sir. And Walla Walla misses another two. Neither team being able to score any points in this last few minutes of the second period. Will the tie be broken? Recovered by the Blue Devils again as they try and score anything to try and come out on top of this first half. But both sides are unable to find any openings, and any shots they do try to make, they whiff terribly. And that is probably the fifth missed layup in a row.
Yep. That was a foul.
Yep, so now they will get a chance for a penalty throw for Walla Walla. Let's see if they can get ahead.
At least by even a point.
Yep. Let's see if they can break this tie. First shot, misses. Hitter. Tries to go for a second shot. Throws, misses again. So now it is down to the last 30 seconds to see if the Bulldogs can break this tie and come out on top of the first half of the game.
You got to get this. At least.
Diego has the ball. He
at
has
least even
scored
a 2-pointer.
anything to come out on top.
Yeah.
8 seconds left. Oh, but a
7 seconds on the
steps
clock.
out with 7.8. Oh, never mind. That was a foul. So now Diego gets at least one chance to try and make up this deficit. Lines
You
up.
gotta
Try to take the first shot.
First shot. Oh, he was just trying to get this first
Shoot.
shot.
Perfect.
Hey, perfect switch.
Breaks the tie, and your Bulldogs are now on top.
Another chance to get to 29.
Lines up for the second shot. Beautiful.
Hey, another beautiful swift.
So now the Bulldogs are ahead 29-27 with
All they have to
4 seconds left in the first half.
3 seconds on the clock.
There's
That's
a
all.
Bulldogs ball. 3, 2, goes for 3.
Oh!
Just barely misses. So the first half score will be 29-27 in
This
favor
game's
of the
pretty
Pasco
getting
Bulldogs.
intense. It's like
This is still
it's just like
anybody's
an up and down,
game.
up and down, up and down. But yeah, we were
We will
right
be
back
right back after halftime. Hello again. This is the Jason Cam.
Yeah. We are back.
Hey, with the Bulldog.
The score. We
Yeah,
are
it is back to even, 29-29. No.
And if you're just coming to the live stream right now, this is Pasco's Bulldogs versus Walla Walla's Blue Devils.
We are back after halftime, which took 84 years. It's been 84 years, Sergio.
What? Doesn't seem like it.
Anyways, the score is 29-29 again, with the Blue Devils making a beautiful three-pointer, so they are now in the lead, 32-29. And now yes. Number 12 for your Bulldogs is bringing it back up, goes for the quick layup, and just barely makes it in, make it 31-32. They're now back in the hands of the Blue Devils, who are looking to keep themselves in the lead. Keep passing around the three-point line, not finding any ways in. Great coverage by the Bulldogs. Oh, finally finds a way in, but gets nothing off of it. But there's a foul on Pasco, so they now get to retry that drive by getting the ball back. Instantly finds a way in, tries to go for a two, misses. And is now back in Pasco's control. It's the ball knocked away from him, and now the Blue Devils will start from the far side of the field court. Yes. To try and continue their lead.
Ooh.
So far, half of the Blue Devils' points has come from number 24.
That is
Dylan Sullivan. Yes.
Sullivan.
Mike Wazowski.
Like, oh my God.
A foul, which made the penalty. No penalty shot. Never mind.
Oh, that was gonna be a
They
penalty.
just get to
shot,
start
to
with
be
the ball.
honest. Walla Walla's ball.
Yeah. Throws it far, all the way almost back to half court. They try and look for another way in. Goes all the way back to half again. Not being able to break this Pasco defense to try and get in for the twos. Goes for a quick layup, makes the two. And gets the layup. So they're now down 31-34. And they do get a penalty shot as well. So the Blue Devils have an opportunity to expand their lead up to 6 points. First shot, perfect.
That is.
So now, good job, Sergio.
Thank you,
You're back
thank
in the
you.
game.
Heck yeah.
So now Diego has the ball and is bringing it up the field. I'm never going to get field out of my mouth.
Field.
Like,
Basketball court. Passing it to Moises back to number 24, which is that?
for your Bulldogs, that
Nick,
is you, Sergio.
Oh, wow.
Diego goes for the three, just barely whiffs it off the back of the rim. Dylan goes in for the Blue Devils and gets the layup, expands the lead 31-37. Seems like a rough start for the Bulldogs on this second half with 4 minutes and 55 seconds left in the third period. And now Pasco gets a shot at a penalty. He's looking for any points. Whiffs and layup, and the Blue Devils capitalize on that and snag the ball. Who are now just hanging around the three-point line again, looking for that opening. Goes for a three instead, goes off to the right a little bit, but the Blue Devils recover it.
Another miss. Misses almost every shot right there.
Yeah, and it is still the Bulldogs' ball. Diego's walking down the court with the ball. And looks for a three from number 20. Oh, whiffs just barely. And now it is back in the hands of the Blue Devils, who rush down the court. CS court this time. You're welcome. Try and go for any points. Aggressively pushing this ball down in for the layup, but does not get the shot.
Pasco foul number 34, Nicholas Gutierrez.
A foul on Pasco, which ends up with a penalty shot for Walla Walla.
You seem tired, Cole.
I'm not tired. I just ran out of air.
Understandable.
Haven't you just run out of air before? See? Like that. Exactly. Stop running out of air. Anyways, it is number 12 for the Blue Devils on the penalty shot. Lines up the shot, takes it, and makes it. So now another point. That extends the Blue Devils' lead to 8 points, 31-39. And there is a timeout taken by Pasco High.
Alexis Villarreal, we have your Visa Credit Union debit card at the scorers table. Please bring an ID with you so we can tell who you are. 30-second timeout.
30-second timeout taken by the Bulldogs.
Coach of the Pasco Bulldogs.
Now hopefully the Bulldogs have regrouped a little bit. And now the Bulldogs have the ball again as Diego is looking to break this Blue Devils defense and makes a great pass into a free throw. And now extends the lead, or shortens the lead that the Blue Devils are holding. Now there's a penalty shot by number 24 of the Pasco Bulldogs to try and get a few more points to bring this game closer. Makes the shot. Beautifully done. Good job, Sergio. The Blue Devils are looking to make sure that the Bulldogs have no chance to catch up. But luckily, the Bulldogs do great work when it comes to bringing back games that seem like they're impossible to win. But now the Blue Devils get another chance at a penalty throw by number 14 on the Blue Devils to try and extend their lead again. Does not make the first shot. He gets one more. Let's see if he makes this one.
Not the same one, but it's the same channel, so just look up Pasco.
Makes it. So now they have should be 40 points, but whatever. 41
That's
to
number
34.
32, Moises.
Now the ball is back in the hands of the Bulldogs.
Number 40, Brandon Scott making the score.
There you go.
That's number 2 from Walla Walla passing it to number 24. Going back to 14. Passes to number 12.
Breaking into the interior of the three-point circle. Trying to get close enough to the basket to make those easy layups.
Ooh. Swats it off.
They finally fixed the scoreboard, so it is now 36-40 instead of 36-41. But another foul on the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs have currently fouled 6 times, as opposed to the 3 by the Blue Devils, which is really if you count up
Oh.
all of the the penalty throws that the Blue Devils has made, you'll realize that the only reason the Blue Devils are still ahead is because we keep fouling.
Yeah. That actually explains a lot more why we keep getting like fouls and these kind of things. I mean,
maybe.
have you ever realized that Pasco High does more but risky 3-pointers instead of like?
Yeah, they do.
That's like something you should really like maybe do it at the beginning, but don't try doing it at the end because you're just gonna be wasting more like.
Yep, and
precious
especially be careful with your penalties because those will cost you the game.
They definitely do. Because Walla is pretty much making almost their whole entire score just because of the penalty shots.
Just because we keep giving them penalty throws.
Two-pointer.
So we get an easy 2 points. So it is now 38-42, still in favor of the Blue Devils with only 2 minutes left in this third period.
It's 38 to 42.
Down on the Blue.
No, it's 38 to 42.
Yep. Currently on the Blue Devils side of the court, they're looking.
Trying to get that layup in there.
Oh, it looks to go for 2 points.
Oh,
Gets
out of
knocked out
bounds.
by Brandon Scott is what that looks like.
Starting with the ball, number 32, Moises going to pass it to Diego. Diego with the ball.
Diego definitely the favorite so far in both dribbling and scoring.
Passing it to number 32. A sneaky pass going to number 12. Ethan trying to go for that.
Goes for the easy 2 points, and it is now 40-42, and the Bulldogs are catching up
Pasco
quickly.
High, all they need is a
They seem to have
two-pointer or
cleaned up
even
their
a
game.
3-pointer to at least get a point ahead of them.
Blue Devils
Pasco
go for
High.
a 3 and make
Walla
it, which
Walla
extends
with
their
the
lead
three-pointer.
to 45. So now the Bulldogs have a little more work to do if they want to catch up.
You know, they at least didn't make a 3-pointer. Oh,
Oh,
I was
Diego
about
goes
to say
for the
like,
3, but
yeah,
whiffs.
trying to
Another
go for
3
another
attempt,
risky-
misses again.
That was 2 times. That was 2 attempts just for that 3-pointer. Going
Yeah,
to pass to number 24, going to 14, trying to get into the layup. Oh,
goes for layup and makes it,
3,
extending their
two-pointer.
lead to 7 points. If the Bulldogs would clean up their gameplay a little bit, maybe go for some layups instead of all these risky 3s. Is he going to go for another one?
No.
Yeah, he looks like he wants to. Only 20 seconds left. What are they going to do?
They got to do something. They got to get at
Diego's
least try to
looking
get
for
in.
anything. Up goes for the 2 points, but it goes too low. In for the assist is Brandon Scott.
Nice. I mean, 5 points away from at least,
So they brought it back a little bit, but
but it's almost going to be the 4th period. It's almost going to be the.
this game is not done just yet. There's still one more period, and the Bulldogs can definitely catch up.
Yep. It seems like they actually have a chance up on this.
This game is definitely much closer.
Oh, penalty shot
Yep.
for Walla Walla. That is number 14 going for that shot. Who is number 14?
Number 15,
Oh my God.
14 is Taylor Hamada. Goes for the penalty and makes it, which extends their lead to 6 points now. Let's see if he can make the other one. Will he make the other penalty shot is the question.
Oh.
No, he will not,
This
and
is
Pasco
two
recovers the
times.
ball. But
Let's
with
see in
no
the third
time
period.
left, the score will remain 42-48 with only one more period to go. Will they be able to? Will they be able to recover?
They're only like away from 6 points.
We will find out in the next 60 seconds when the 4th period starts.
Uh-huh.
All right, so with only 1 period remaining, we will see if the Bulldogs are able to overcome the slight lead put up by the Blue Devils, currently 42-48 in favor of the Blue Devils. From Walla Walla, will we be able to take the two-game victory? With
Walla Walla
another
getting that
3, it is now
three-pointer.
51-42, and they have a 9-point lead.
Pasco High can definitely make this in 8 minutes.
Yep, they just need to stop going for so many risky threes, in my opinion.
Yeah, at least try getting those layups. But try getting those penalty shots.
Yep, try to fake it out into the fouls for them. Oh, goes for a layup, but misses, and that is capitalized by the Blue Devils as they steal the ball back. Run all the way down the court, but do not go for any immediate layups. They look like they are just stalling for time and going for those safe shots as they know they have a current 9-point lead. Pasco High does get the ball back. It is now thrown all the way down as he goes for an immediate layup, but does step out. So they do not get it.
They really need to get this layup in here. At least just try getting like.
Diego goes for the layup. Does make it.
Two-pointer.
So it's now 44-51, making it only a 7-point deficit for your Pasco Bulldogs. With Diego. Yes, I'm stupid. Anyways, Diego still holding the most points for your Bulldog with 13. But on the other end, number 24, Dylan Sullivan, having scored 18 of the points for them. But there's now a penalty shot for Diego, makes it easily.
45-51.
Now only a 6-point deficit. They are slowly climbing out of the hole.
Slowly but surely.
Now, as long as the Bulldogs keep their defense strong and do not let the Blue Devils in, yes, they can keep slowly gaining. Because they have plenty of time left. 6:26 in the 4th period. Oh, foul. There's now, it looked like, yeah, foul on Walla Walla. So Diego gets to start with the ball.
Diego is starting with the ball. Going to pass it to number.
Looking for a layup, but does not find it as
number
Walla Walla
32.
blocks him out. Back to Diego, who cuts inside.
Going back to
And throws it back out. 32 goes for the
Moises
layup.
go for the layup.
Makes
Oh!
it. There's now 48-50 or 47-51.
Pasco High's got to get this game up.
They are slowly climbing out. Slowly but surely. But Blue Devils go for a 3. Do not
Too
make
risky.
it.
Pasco
does get the ball. Once again, it will be Diego that starts with it. Never mind, there will be a penalty shot.
Penalty shot
for number 34.
Yep, that number 34 is
Nicholas Gutierrez.
You could try getting his up.
Who is
to
the
49.
3rd tallest on the team at 6'2".
Nicholas Gutierrez,
48.
subbing in for Walla, number 30, Jacob.
Goes for the shot, makes it with ease. So it is now 49-51, only a 2-point deficit. We started out at a 9-point, and they have done
Just
great work.
They're just getting that. They're just climbing out of that. Oh!
A block into a great assist for the Blue Devils that leads to another 2. So there is now a 4-point deficit between the Bulldogs and the Blue Devils. Passing the ball around the 3, goes for the 3, misses as the ball goes out of bounds. And it will now be the Blue Devils ball. But it looks like there will be a 30-second timeout.
You're
With
back.
5:11 left. Will the Bulldogs be able to make up the deficit and win? Find out next time on. No, I'm just kidding. We'll find out now.
What?
Sit justice. Sit justice. Sit
As the ball will start out in the hands of the Blue Devils. Trying to find their way in. Looks like they're trying to go for a 2-point without overextending. Throws inside within range, goes for a layup, but misses and gets tripped up.
That is out of
Great
bounds.
sportsmanship from Diego, though, as he picks up the person that tripped over him.
That is Pasco's ball.
Yep, Pasco will get the ball. Will it be Diego? The ball will start in the hands of number 32, passed off to Diego. He starts working his way down the court. Goes for a three, makes it. So now it is
Pointer.
52-53, only a 1-point lead for the Blue Devils. This is looking very close to a very even game with only 4:20 left in the fourth period. Will they be able to overcome their 1-point deficit?
That's going to be a definite sure.
Goes for a three, misses though,
Misses.
ends up in the hands
A Pasco
of Pasco High. So now
Diego with the ball, passing it to Moises. Moises trying to find an opening, goes and passes to number 10. Thinking of where to go. Oh, gets blocked off by Walla. Passes it to number 24, back to Moises.
trying to look for an opening, even to try and get just 2 points. That would give them the lead. Goes for the layup.
Ah, misses the layup.
Just barely. But there is a foul
Oh, shot.
on
If he can
Walla.
They can get these two
So Diego
points.
gets, stop bringing out the oxygen. So Diego gets a chance to bring the game back to a tie if he makes this penalty shot. Lines up the shot, takes it, easily makes it. It is now 53-53. Now he has another chance to give a lead for Pasco High for the first time since this half started. Makes it, so now the Bulldogs are in the lead 54-53 with only 3 minutes 40 seconds left in the fourth period. Looks like there is a timeout. Now with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left, the Bulldogs will try and maintain the lead that they just got. First time the Bulldogs have been in the lead since the end of the first half. As the Blue Devils try to cut in to find their 2 points, but do not find any.
Pasco foul number 34, Nicholas Gutierrez at the line of
But now with a penalty shot, the Blue Devils get a chance to take the lead back.
foul number 24, Sergio Avina.
Dang it,
Sergio.
Sergio. Shake my head.
Wow.
Let's see. He lines up the first shot.
Pasco. Ah.
Makes it. So now the game is tied. 54-54. Do not mind the broken scoreboard. Someone doesn't know what they're doing over there.
Yeah, the
Will he make the
scoreboard
second
is kinda
shot?
broken. Okay.
No, he will not. So the game stays tied 54-54. And that has now been fixed on the scoreboard. That man's over there. All right, goes for an
Goes
easy
for
3
that.
for Pasco.
Ah.
Whiffs. It's a
Save
little too
with the
short.
Save. Buck gets capped by Walla Walla.
Now Walla needs to try and pick up the pace a little and try to gain the lead and then maintain it. No luck so far, though. Foul on Walla Walla, which means there will be a 2-shot penalty shot. So the Bulldogs get the chance to take the lead 56-54 if all shots are made. Let's see if he will make the first one. The ball is in the hands of Diego again.
All our faith is in him.
First shot is easy, so now it is 55,
We can get another
54
one,
in
it's gonna be
order.
56 to
Yeah, in
54.
favor of the Bulldogs. Think he'll make the second?
Yeah, I definitely think that.
He has landed almost all of his shots.
Just this is
He is a very reliable player.
it. Just this it.
Makes it, so now it's 56-54. Your Bulldogs are in the lead with only 2 minutes and 54 seconds left in the fourth and final period. It looks like there is another timeout taken by Walla Walla.
To the Pasco basketball band under the direction of Heidi Haynes and Matt Larson. And along their
Now the ball will start in the hands of the Blue Devils. As the Bulldogs set up their defense, try and not let them in, but a penalty. Tries to go for a 2-pointer, but does not get it. Goes right around the back of the ring.
What was that? Ooh. Did you see that?
I did.
What's happening?
Call it technical difficulties.
No, like what did happen right there anyways?
I am not a pro at basketball. I might be tall enough, but I don't know everything.
Yeah.
Looks like we are still having.
Because I'm pretty sure they didn't make the shot. That's for sure.
No, they didn't. The score is still 56 to 54.
Like, didn't like it go by like the rim? But kind of like it just kind of slide
I think
off.
there was a problem with the players. Not the.
Nicholas Gutierrez. So Walla will shoot 2. Then we have a foul after that on number 24. Pasco will shoot 2 and have possession of the ball.
So each side gets 2 penalty shots. For multiple fouls committed during that one little drive. Number 2 goes for one of his first 2 penalty shots. Misses the first one. Let's see if he can make number 2. Hopefully he misses. And he does. It looked like it goes in and then jumped right back out. Now it is Pasco's turn. It will be Diego's turn to try and make 2 points to make their lead from 2 points up to 4 points. Just waiting for Diego to get the ball now. It looks like they fouled under protest by Walla Walla, so Pasco might not get to shoot depending on what the judges think. Looks like Diego will get to take his shots though. Lines up number 1.
They're gonna like leave Pasco.
Makes it.
Hey.
If he makes this, Diego will go up to 20 points scored this game. Shoots, makes it. So we are now 58-54 with the Bulldogs leading with a 4-point lead. I think that was a shoe.
And they have possession of the ball too, so they could also try getting another layup to get it to 60.
Lead expandus.
They gotta get this. If they get this layup, it's gonna be 60.
If they play it safe and get just even 2 points, that is a huge advantage for the Bulldogs. Diego goes in, skirting around the 3-point line. Still searching for a way in. Passing between players on the 3-point line. Finally goes away in, goes for it, passes it off to 34, who will not make the layup, just barely.
That was an almost
the ball
shot.
falls back into Walla Walla, grabbed by Pasco.
Fighting for the ball.
Who will come out on top?
That was a ball jump.
Pasco still keeps the ball.
Even after that jump ball.
2 minutes and 4 seconds remain. Will the Blue Devils be able to get the ball back and score enough points? Hopefully not.
They have to get like a layup and they will have an upper advantage.
Yep. Any points here for Pasco is amazing.
I used to try going for layups because I think like at 3-pointers will be good.
A 3-pointer would be amazing because then they would need 3 possessions in order to try and get that. But
What was that? No.
now Walla Walla gets the ball back.
Wow.
Due to. But hey, at least the Bulldogs did clean up their fouls a bit. Because now Walla Walla has more fouls than Pasco. Pasco has at 9 fouls. The Blue Devils are at 10. The Blue Devils unable to find their opening. They seems like they found it. They tried to go for the layup, but miss. Only 1 minute 16 left. Still a 4-point lead for your Bulldogs. But there is a penalty. There will be a penalty shot taken by number 2. Let's see if he makes it. Lines up. Does not make it.
Heck yeah.
Let's see if he makes his second shot. Lines up the shot. And doesn't unfortunately make it. But we still have a 3-point lead.
If we try getting a 2-pointer, they're going to be
Even a layup would be fantastic
Yeah.
here. We just need to make it so there's more than one possession. Oh,
Out of
still
bounds.
Pasco's ball.
Walla Walla. Pasco's ball. Honestly, I think this is the most intense game I've seen in a while.
58-55 is still
I've been like
incredibly
pretty much
close.
like commentating every basketball game since it's been happening.
Tripped up number 2.
Tricked.
Diego goes for a 3.
No!
But does not make it. Ends up in the hands of Walla Walla. They rush down the court with only 45 seconds left. And now there is a timeout. Right as things get really intense.
This is getting too intense for me.
Full timeout. Everybody will compose themselves and we will hopefully win. Only 42.5 seconds left. It is Walla Walla's ball. Still hanging out around the half-court line. Trying to find the way in. Only 35 seconds left now. Walla Walla is probably trying to score a 3 to tie the game. But unable to find an opening. Only 25 seconds left. The timer is continuing to tick down. Goes for a 3, does not make it. The ball ends up back in the hands of Pasco. With 16.6 seconds left.
This game is getting so intense, folks. 3 points ahead. All they have to do is either try getting
There's
another.
a foul on Walla Walla, and Diego gets a chance to score 2 more points for Pasco.
It's game over.
If he makes these 2 points, the game is over. Goes for his first shot. Makes his first shot. No problem. He has made almost every penalty shot he has thrown today.
All he needs is just one more, and we're literally ahead 5 points.
60 to 55 if he makes this last shot.
Technically, Walla Walla does not really have a chance by this point.
But the timer has been increased to 18.2 seconds.
Oh, crap.
Makes the second one. All right, there's only 18.2 seconds left for them to make up 5 points. That's at least 2 possessions. So if Pasco continues to play its great defense for the last 18 seconds, this game might as well be over, and we will take home the double win in both girls
and
boys varsity basketball. All right, 18.2 seconds left. It is Walla Walla's ball. Let's see what they can do with it. Start rushing down the court as the clock continues to tick down. Looking for any sort of opening to find any points. Goes for a 3. Does not make it. Walla Walla does re-pick up the ball. Goes for a 2. Does not make that either. 2.1 seconds left. The game is now over.
Pasco
Bulldogs
High
win
has
60
won.
to 55. Congratulations to the Pasco Bulldogs.
Pasco.
Both girls and boys varsity games
Double
for completely
win.
sweeping the night.
Double
Girls
sweep.
was a complete
White.
runaway, and the Bulldogs near the end cleaned up their gameplay and won.
Well, that was a pretty good game. I really gotta admit that.
It got really intense near the end.
Well, I hope everyone in the crowd enjoyed this game, and I hope everyone drives home. And if you enjoy this stream, have a good night, Pasco.
Once again, I'm Cole.
And I'm Sergio.
I hope you enjoyed this.
We're signing out. Goodbye.